Welcome to the Agree to Disagree podcast, but today we are doing picks. Um, so let's just get right into it. So it's easy. We're gonna start off with college football as usual. We have Rutgers taking on Penn State.
Rutgers, Penn State, huh? Well, I'm gonna go with Penn State. Are you already
Um,
picked? Hold on, let me ask you this so that way I know if you're gonna be like copying me.
yes, I'm already picked.
So you're copying me. Okay, got it.
Ooh, Evan McPherson misses a 53-yard field goal.
Bad Bengals. Bad Bengals.
Anyways, I also picked Penn State. Um, I think Drew Aller's going to have a bounce back game from their loss against Michigan. Um, Next up, we have Oklahoma taking on BYU.
Really? Oklahoma. Sooners.
Okay, I also took Oklahoma. Next up, the battle for Kansas. We got Kansas State taking on Kansas. I took the Wildcats.
You copycat.
You haven't even said your answer.
Yeah, who do you think I'm gonna pick on that one?
We got Texas taking on Iowa State.
Longhorns.
Same. I took the Longhorns. Michigan taking on Maryland.
Michigan's taking on Maryland. Man, oh man, you picked some toughies this week. Michigan.
How is that tough?
I was being sarcastic.
It's because there's not that many good games. These are where the games start to get good. We got Appalachian State taking on James Madison.
Appalachian State taking on James Madison.
I think App State's like 6-3 going into undefeated James Madison, who college game day is going to be there. Big game.
Hold on, let me look this one up. I can't find it. Football. There we go. App State, James Madison. Man, oh man. I'm going to have to go with James Madison.
We'll see if they can keep their undefeated record alive. We have North Carolina taking on Clemson.
Clemson, North Carolina. Man, oh man. I'm going to take the upset on this one.
You got
I
Clemson?
think Clemson's going to pull out over
I have Drake May and the
Tar Heels.
UNC Tar Heels. So
Yeah,
that's the first one we're opposite on. Georgia
that-
taking on Tennessee after what Georgia did last week to Ole Miss, beating them 52-14, I think it was. They are going to torch Tennessee. Give me
I
the
thought
dogs.
I thought you liked going against the dogs.
I do, but not this week.
Give me the dogs as well.
Bulldogs looking to win another consecutive game. Their streak's at like 30, I think, or it's about to be.
It's up there.
But Utah taking on Arizona, a Pac-12 battle.
Utah, Arizona. Oh man. Yeah, you weren't kidding. That was when they get good, huh?
Yeah,
That's a tough one.
I saved the bigger games for the end.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Man, I'm gonna say Arizona.
I also picked Arizona. Wow, I thought you were going to go Utah. I don't think they bounced back after that loss to Washington. I got the Arizona Wildcats. And then the game of the week, Washington Huskies, Oregon State Beavers. Who do you got?
Man.
Two Heisman quarterbacks, possibly DJ Ungalale and Michael Penix Jr. Both have looked
Man,
very good.
man.
Penix leads the league or leads the nation in passing, and Ungalale has been doing some crazy things as well. Who do you
Oh
have?
man. Gosh, that's a tough one, Ty. You definitely picked a tough one.
Does Washington stay unbeaten? Or can DJ Uiagalelei?
I'm going to take Washington. Even though it's at the Beavs, I'm going to take Washington.
Dang it. I also took Washington. And I'm not changing that. They're staying undefeated.
Yeah.
And
this is the first year I've seen Washington actually be good, in my opinion. Like, they're 10-0.
2017, I think it was.
Was it 17?
With Josh Browning. When they made it to the semifinals.
Right, but that was a long time ago. I mean,
that was not that long ago. Let me see what actual time it was.
It's just a team you don't hear a whole lot of, I don't think. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
I got 2016.
16.
I told you. Cause yeah, I remember. That's when they were good.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's incredible, Tyson.
Their quarterback was Josh Browning.
I don't doubt you. I'm not doubting you.
Seems like you were.
No.
Okay, NFL time. We got the Bengals Ravens Thursday night clash. Ravens lead 7-3, but I took the Bengals. You took the Ravens.
Yep.
I think it's going to be a good rest of the game. I mean, 7-3 currently with about 12 minutes left. Oh, Burrow throws an interception.
You really had to go and pause this one just to get me back.
I did pause yours just to make fun. And I'm just kidding. Burrow did not throw an interception, but I did pause yours just for you to be behind me.
Gosh.
So, next up, we got the Steelers taking on the Browns. I got the dog pound.
You going on dog pound? I'm going to go with the dog pound as well.
Obviously, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this stat. The Steelers have been outgained in all 9 of their games, yet they are 6-3.
It's impressive. It's impressive.
That is either luck, the script writers, or just like, I don't know what the script writers are on if they're doing that. And oh, good catch there for a first down for the Bengals. Raiders taking on the Dolphins. I got Miami because the Raiders don't have a winning record.
I will take the Dolphins as well, but that's not why I'm choosing the Dolphins. I'm choosing the Dolphins simply.
The Bears taking on the Lions. If the Broncos can beat the Bears, anybody can beat the Bears.
You won't even. I'm going to take Lions.
You know what? That's what I would have said back in the day, but guess what? Broncos are 4-5 now. This close to a Super Bowl. I told you they'd win out. I told you they'd win out.
You did. You did. And what did I convinced you to take the Broncos on last week's pick.
I was going to. I literally.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You were going to take the Bengals because you didn't think they were, or the Bills. And
I actually, I want to talk about this. So, there's this thing on YouTube, this YouTube channel that does like picks, right? And you have to like guess the biggest upset. And I guessed Broncos beat Bills 24-21. I was 1 point off. I almost got a $50 gift card, but we lost. If we would have won, I might have got that $50 gift card because I was 1 point off. So, cool story.
That is a cool story.
Anyways,
okay,
Titans taking on the Jags.
Titans, Jags. Man, I'm
gotta go with the Jaguars. They have to bounce back.
Yep.
After that complete blowout in at home. Next up we got the Chargers taking on the Packers. This one's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, just give them the win at this point. the Chargers.
I'm taking the Pack.
Okay.
True fan here. True fan. I don't bet against my team.
Cardinals taking on the Texans. I got C.J. Stroud and the Texans. C.J. Stroud's going to win MVP. Give me the Texans.
Yeah, Texans.
Wouldn't it be crazy if C.J. Stroud won Rookie of the Year and MVP?
That would be pretty impressive. Why is my stuff not loading here?
Cowboys taking on the Panthers. I started Dak Prescott in fantasy over Jalen Hurts because they're playing the Panthers. So give me the Cowboys dominating, hopefully.
Timeout.
Timeout. Defense. 30-second timeout. We'll be back
a minute.
in 30 seconds. Okay, welcome back to the broadcast.
That was a good
Timeout
one, Ty. That was a
over.
good one. So we're on the air. We're on Arizona, Houston still, correct?
No, you picked Houston.
Okay, all right.
So
all right.
we're on Cowboys Panthers.
Cowboys Panthers. I'm gonna say the boys. The boys.
The Cowgirls win it, hopefully.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Giants taking on the Commanders.
I'm going
I
to
got
a
the
little bit of
Commanders.
Commanders.
Giants are going to get that.
You never did talk about Murray being back. Kyler Murray's back.
Well, yeah, you skipped the podcast. You were gone. You were like, yeah, let's not do it this week. I'm in South Africa. Like, you didn't tell me you'd go to South Africa.
So I'm sorry. Just gotta get out there every now and then. Okay, where are we at? Sorry.
Buccaneers, 49ers.
Bucks, 49ers. Oh, the Bucks.
I got the 49ers there.
Mayfield has not done me very well here lately. I'm gonna be taking
Finally, we broke him.
30.
We broke him.
Yep, you did.
And
Unfortunately,
49ers are such a good team now with Chase Young on one. Like, imagine Chase Young on one side, Nick Bosa on the other, just boom, killing the quarterback. Imagine being back there. Obviously,
Mayfield's
you don't
gonna be
want
in for a hurting. I'm not gonna lie.
Definitely. Next up, we got the Bills and the Jets. The Jets beat the Bills last time. Even with Zach Wilson, I could see the Jets winning this, but it is at Buffalo, so give me the Bills.
I would like to take Josh Allen. I hope he throws for 15 touchdown passes and breaks a whole new record. And
yeah, he might throw for 15 picks before he throws for 15 touchdowns.
Hey, fantasy quarterback here.
He's my fantasy quarterback too.
Is he? So we need those 15. So don't doubt.
Yeah, he's gonna throw 15 picks before he throws 15 touchdowns. Did you not see him against the? He literally was like, Broncos, you want to win? He handed it to them on a silver platter.
He did.
Seahawks taking on the Rams.
He felt bad.
I got Seattle.
Yep. Give me old Smith.
Geno Smith. They wrote him off, but he didn't write back. Next up, we got the best team in the league taking on the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm actually scared about this one because
the Eagles don't take on the Vikings.
I'm actually scared about this one because obviously Josh Dobbs is cooking. The Pastronaut is obviously doing something good there in Minnesota. And I'm scared that the NFL scriptwriters have just wrote them to win the Super Bowl and destroy us.
I'd like to take Minnesota.
I'm going to take the Broncos, though.
There you go. I'm proud of you.
Because I believe that the Broncos' home field advantage, the defense has been stepping up. Cortland Sutton's been stepping up. Russell Wilson's been stepping up. Vance Joseph's been stepping up. Our kicker hasn't, but he will. He'll make the kicks and extra points.
I gotta bring this up. Not because it's the Broncos, but just because I seen it, and I want to know if maybe you've seen it and heard about it. Broncos holder for field goals. Did he have pine tar, on his hand to tacky up his fingers to catch the ball?
Obviously not. He dropped the snap.
There was a video. And it looked like pine tar. I'm not saying it's real. I'm just
He
asking.
Are you He literally dropped the snap. If he had pine tar, it would have stuck. That's the point of pine tar. Oh,
Sometimes.
you just enraged me, and I just dropped my pencil. Next up, we have the Eagles taking on the Chiefs. Super Bowl 56.
Man.
What are we on now? 57? Super Bowl 57 rematch. Touchdown, Joe Mixon. Fantasy points, baby. I like that. 9-7 Bengals.
Who do you got?
I got a very high-scoring game. 38-31. Eagles take it in Kansas City.
The way the Chiefs have been playing, it has not been very, very good. I think the Chiefs are going to serve up Philly a loss.
You do.
I do. And the reason I say that is because they've been playing like a poop, and I think it's time they come back. They lost.
I think Jalen Hurts does it. That tush push stuff.
Uh-oh.
Burrow's hurt.
See that? Burrow's not feeling very good.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm watching. Oh, is it like his wrist? Because it's not like it doesn't look like it's a finger. But
wrist, maybe an elbow.
We'll talk about this on Sunday. Tune in.
Maybe.
Agree to Disagree podcast Sunday at 7 Central or 8 Central. We don't decide until last minute.
Last minute's the best thing. It's hunting season.
I guess so. Thanks for watching this episode of Picks, and we'll see you later.